Alright, what is up, you guys? Just coming at you here with a little quick setup video, just because it took me forever to find out how this worked. I looked up the different videos and they were just too convoluted, didn't really explain everything well, so I'm just here trying to hopefully give a more simpler explanation. And yes, don't judge me, my recording setup's on my bed because I like to lay down when I play, and I don't want to play in a monitor when I can just play on this bad boy right here. Could see everything a lot better. But anyway, straight to the point. So real quick, just the setup for the Elgato in case you guys don't know. So this is the Elgato HD60. It's pretty much the same as the any other Elgato, same setup practically. So first is this HDMI. This guy's gonna go right up to your TV or monitor. Come back down here. This one is gonna go right up to your PS4. And then right here is the USB that's gonna plug in all the way into your computer, Mac, or PC, whatever you have. So that's just the basic Elgato setup. Now, if you notice, there's an extra cable here. I'll go into detail in a little bit for that one, but this one's really important. So now for the TR setup. So right here we got the Mixamp Pro TR from the Astro, and this, I had gotten this alone, and I noticed that I was running into an issue which nobody online could figure out or had figured out from what I'd seen. And I'm going to tell you guys how to fix it right now. But first, for the setup, so this cable right here, this is the cable that I mentioned in the Elgato. This one is very important. It's going to let you be able to talk to anybody in your party. Because if you don't have this one, these two will just record the party chat, but you won't be able to talk to them. You'd have to find another way around that, which is no fun. It makes things a lot more complicated. You end up having to get a chat link and whatnot. So with this setup, all you have to do is get, basically this is just an aux cord. It's your regular run-of-the-mill aux cord. You're going to plug it in to the stream port right here. And then from the stream port, once you plug that baby in, it's going to go right to the Elgato. That's how you're going to get the sound out of there. Right here on the TR, your optical cable is going to go right up to the back of your PS4. And this USB cable is going to go right up to the front of your PS4, or in certain PS4s, they got the USB port in the back, so you can also use that. Once you have all those plugged in, this guy is good to go. Now, all you have to do is change your settings on your computer or Mac, or your PC or Mac, and in your PS4. So right here on the Elgato software, it's actually a pretty easy step. You just go up here to your settings, right under where the device is. You click on that, it should pull up this. Make sure that this is set to your system. And then this on PC, you'll leave it here for the input. On PC, you'll actually get another drop down that says audio input. You're gonna switch that to analog audio, and you'll just toggle it and then switch it down from HDMI to analog. For Mac, it's this little guy. It's a check mark. You can make sure that you check that, and then once that's done, you just press OK, and that's it. That's all you got to do for the Elgato system. So now here's where my issue was coming from, that I had seen other videos and I managed to figure out that this is how you set this up. This is correct. But whenever I would plug in my headset, it would not work. I could hear everything, but it just, the people on the other side of the chat just couldn't hear me. I figured out that the issue was the headset. So I'm not sure exactly what headsets are compatible with the Mixamp Pro, but I do know that the A40 works. I tried 3 different types of headsets, including an Astro. It was an Astro A10. I bought it just to see if maybe it would work with its brand, but it didn't. I tried our Logitech, my Turtle Beach that I normally have, 2 Turtle Beaches actually. I tried one of the wireless ones that just connecting the cable straight through, and then a wired one that I have that I don't use anymore. None of them worked. The only one that I know for sure works is the A40. So you might as well just get the combination pack that they sell. That way you can ensure that it works properly. So once that's connected, like you saw me do, you just plug that in and that's it. So this is all good to go. And then your Elgato is good to go with that settings. Now all that's left is the PS4. So for the PS4, you're going to go to your settings tab. You're going to go down to devices, audio devices, and then you're going to make sure that you have that set. It'll automatically set it to your input device, but this one, you'll actually automatically have it set to that. You want to switch it to TV or AV amplifier. Once that's set, you can leave these alone. A lot of people have this under chat audio, but it doesn't actually make any difference. So once that's done, you go back down to sound and screen. Make sure you go to audio output as the digital so that the sound can come through this instead of the HDMI that normally goes to with the Elgato. And then make sure you put it to Bitstream Dolby. One thing I forgot, for this one, when you click on it, it'll give you an extra option. Make sure you leave it as the Dolby Digital 5.1. And then you hit OK, back, and then you're all set. And that's how you set it up on the PS4. One extra thing, though. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you. If you take the USB from the Mixamp Pro, come right over here. I'm going to have to unplug my Elgato from this and plug in my Mixamp Pro to here, if it'll let me. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand. Woo! Alright, come on, buddy. There we go. And if I plug it into my Mac or your computer, PC, whatever you're using. So you can download this from the Astro website. It's the Astro Command Center. If you click on it, it'll actually just start to detect your Mixamp Pro. Oh, I forgot. So before you can do that, you got to switch it to PC mode. Once you switch it to PC mode, it should pop it up. Okay, so there you go. Very important. One thing I noticed, well, first of all, I like to record with this little guy here just because the mic quality is a little better. If you record with this and don't fix what I'm about to fix, you'll end up getting a really, really bad echo in the recording, which my one of my videos on here is going to actually have that, and I didn't know why, but thankfully I figured it out. So what you're going to do, just to fix that issue, since you're using the stream port via this to capture all the audio, well, the optical one too, but all the chat audio, you're using this one, you're actually going to go over here to your stream port. You're going to go ahead and click on it and make sure that this microphone audio is all the way down. Now, if you want to record using the Astro headset mic, what I can recommend is just mess with the volume, just to, because it's going to be loud in its normal default setting. So mess with the microphone that same volume just to get it to a volume where it doesn't screech, and you should be fine. But this is only if you're going to use a separate mic for the actual game capture. As you can see right here, it has the blue snowball on there. If you're not going to use that, then you can just set it to, like I had it set to the MacBook Pro and then just muted it. because you don't really need these, because it'll capture it on the game audio itself. It'll capture your voice. So that first time I just kept it on here until I figured out that you can just lower everything, lower the microphone on this on the stream port, and then that'll fix the echo, and then you're all set. That's it. You're good to go. And any questions or anything, just leave it in the comment. I'll be glad to answer them. But as long as you follow these steps, you should be good. All right. See ya.